Is your pal brother, and I am encouraging our people to wake up to be radical thinkers for a changed mindset. Man, it's a lot going on. Like I say, I'm not your news. I just speak on the issues to give you the solution from my perspective, and my perspective is to reprogram yourself. Anything I talk about can always resonate to the mind, to the mental, the condition, the reprogramming, the rewiring of us as people. Our conditions in these times, how we can still have so much technology and still fight each other, kill each other, disrespect each other, and continue doing the same old things. We go protest and we go back doing the same thing. No justice, no peace. We get some justice, but it's still no peace of mind because we still getting killed. Long as you keep using the old program, you don't realize the real problem. The root of our problem is people, and it's the trauma. Trauma mind, trauma people hurt people. We're hurting each other because we're trauma people. If we have never rebuilt ourselves for healing ourselves, how are we doing better? How can we have all the technology we have and we continue to keep failing as a group of people? And I'm not knocking some achievements we have made and we have done here, but I'm telling you, people, our numbers is dramatically out the charts. Now, I wasn't trying to pull it up, but my time is tight, man, because I stay busy and I try to utilize my time wisely. And I leave that for you to do, you know what I'm saying? Because you just look at one report and I just see my people shooting after shooting, different scenarios, shooting after shooting, victims after victims. Don't matter what position you're in, don't matter who you are, we are all over the place with the violence. But most people don't even recognize our problems because some probably don't care because they use an old program. And some is afflicting the violence because they're using the same program. And some choose to not acknowledge it because they're using the same program. And this is why we have not changed as people, because we're using the old conditioned trauma minds to self-hate ourselves, to self-hate each other. Self-hate is the problem. Disrespect in ourselves and disrespecting each other is the problem. The lack of respect in our community is the problem. You don't got to be a genius to see it. You just got to be willing to care. If you really care about lives in your own damn life, wake up and realize, have an open mind instead of a closed mind, and realize we are trauma people and something happened to us. As long as you don't realize something happened to us, you won't realize what's happening to us or what's going on with us. The mental crisis going on. It's going on everywhere. And I got about 5 of these darn things to look at. You got the school shooting, teenager go missing in Atlanta, my own violence in my own city of KC. Our violence towards each other is one of the biggest problems, I say. It's one of the biggest problems. This is why we can't unite, because we're using the old program. This is our biggest problem. I don't think none of our enemies is worried about us because we busy fighting each other. We busy fighting each other. And a lot of our people is busy turning the cheek or sitting down, allowing the system to take advantage of us. It's so much against us as people in general. The worst thing we can do is fight each other, and we're doing it. We're accomplishment our goal for is the self-inflicting violence upon each other. We're acting just how trauma people should act. Foolishness, and we just hurting ourselves. Alcoholism, we got songs, E40, some of our people, and I didn't like the song myself when I was drinking. Don't get me wrong, but it's not improving us, As long as you don't be woke or realize our problems, you keep on self-destruction. You keep hurting, harming yourself. I want to stop ranting because I got so many videos I want to try to play some of. All right, let me see. Let's check out this Florida scenario. Let's see what's going on in Florida. Give me a second, people. I'm new to this. I'm working at it. Okay.
Woman is under arrest days after she shot and killed her neighbor through her front door.
Now, the woman told deputies she fired at the mom of 4 in self-defense, but the sheriff says it's just not the case. Now, Regina Gonzalez is following the latest she's in the newsroom with all of this. Good morning, Regina.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, deputies are saying this was not a stand your ground case, but a tragic ending to a nearly 2-year-long feud between these neighbors. Ajika Owens, who also goes by AJ, leaves behind 4 young children, and one of them was right beside her when she was shot while trying to approach this neighbor about another incident. The neighbor accused of pulling the trigger was officially identified as 58-year-old Susan Lawrence. She was officially arrested yesterday on charges of manslaughter with a firearm, culpable negligence, battery, and assault. This is footage of that arrest. On the day of the shooting, reports said Lawrence was overheard yelling and arguing with AJ's children who were playing in a nearby field, and then threw a rollerblade skate at the 9-year-old son, which hit him in his toe. When the boy and his brother went to talk to Lawrence about what happened, she then opened the door and swung an umbrella at them. After AJ went over to Lawrence's house to confront her about the allegations, deputies said Lawrence fired 1 shot through her closed front door and struck AJ in the chest. She later died at the hospital. Now, the days after the shooting, family and community members held rallies and vigils and endlessly called the sheriff's department, pleading for them to arrest Lawrence. Sheriff Billy Woods actually admitted that they wanted to arrest her the night this happened, but had to follow proper protocol in regards to Florida's stand your ground law.
A lot of people don't understand is that law has specific instructions for us in law enforcement.
I ain't about to even go there to hear any more from that, but a bunch of BS. Fuck the damn instructions. When we as people gonna wake up and start following different instructions and reprogram ourselves? We do the same ass things we've been doing since the 60s. Fucking peaceful protesting. But where's the protest for when it's all black on black crime? Where's that at? We so conditioned and wired to act so weak, so fearful. Peaceful protest while she killed a woman. Now these children gonna be left without their mother. What are we teaching our kids? What are we doing for ourselves as people? Where the change gonna come at? How the police us? What is gonna take for us to really change as people? We ain't had enough. That's mental crisis of hate. That woman hate our black skin. That's just a racist, hateful person. But you don't realize this because you still using the old program. And we go out there and go a peaceful protest for one killing of a mother of ours, but we don't do a motherfucking stand up and protest when we killing each other. And we killing each other everywhere in this damn country. Don't matter where you move at. Don't matter where you go change your residence at, because we still using the same program. We still self-hating ourselves. We still not valuing ourselves. Just hate each other. If I value myself, I'm not gonna hate no one else. If I respect myself, I can respect anyone else. Wrong, am I right? Let me know. Hit me with a comment. I'd love to know. I ain't gonna let the door officer, they gotta go by the rules. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all keep on sitting back and waiting while the police go by the rules and we keep getting killed. And we killing each other. But you don't see this because you're still using the same program. Police doing what they been doing, policing us. While she stayed home and ate good where she took a woman's life. Are you serious? The police been policing us. They slave catchers. They just got a different name. I'm just telling you where they came from. But when you're not woke, you don't know. Or you're not aware of it. You just go out there and do a peaceful protest while this mother got murdered, got killed. But we don't stand up and do nothing when we killing each other. I just stumbled across another one where it was at the cemetery behind a 10-year-old we buried, a kid. And somebody had the nerve to shoot at that. I mean, there's so much violence going on, but you don't probably care because you don't want to watch the news. You want to turn your shoulder, turn your back into it's your own people, and then you got to go to the motherfucking cemetery to show some respect. And some people always want to dodge that. How long we gonna keep dodging funerals? It's not about you. It's about the one that we lost. You're supposed to support the family. And we ain't really doing shit by this peaceful protesting while we actually keep killing each other and we keep on fighting each other and we keep going downhill and we ain't passed no laws to protect the black people while this person get away with killing us as black people. Because we're busy disrespecting each other as black people because we're using the same program, but you don't realize this because you still conditioned, you still brainwashed, you still rewired to be lost. You don't see this though, huh? Let me go to the next flip. Give me a second. Like I say, I'm new to this. All right, let's go to the teen. Go missing from school. Let's go here. Go and get this off my shoulders.
Gwinnett County Police have now taken over a missing child's case. The school district police first investigated the disappearance of 14-year-old Ashley Bell. She was last seen outside of Parkview High School on May 24th.
Fox 5's Brittany Edney joins us now live from the school with the latest on the search for that young girl. Brittany?
Well, while classes might be out, the search for Ashley Bell continues, and investigators are really hoping that the community pays attention, especially the younger folks in the community, those teenagers who maybe spoke with Ashley prior to this event, leading up to this time where she disappeared, and maybe they can provide some tips as to who she was communicating with before this happened. 14-year-old Ashley Bell was last seen in the Parkview High School parking lot back on May 24th at around 10:30 a.m. Gwinnett County Police have now asked for the community's help to find her. The department released a missing endangered child alert Wednesday with these pictures of Ashley.
Our investigators don't treat any missing person case any different. The reason we added the word endangered to Ashley's case is that she is 14 years old. And though she may have walked off the property on her own, we don't believe she has access to any money, to a car. She has not been active on her social media, and we don't know who's taking care of her.
Investigators say this picture shows what Ashley wore the day she went missing.
Ashley is approximately 5'3", weighing 145 pounds. She's a black female. She has black curly hair, and she was last seen wearing a white shirt with some brown tights, and her shoes are brown and white.
Last week, her father told Fox 5 that his daughter had perfect school attendance, wouldn't just leave her family, and they won't give up hope.
We really think that she was just talking to someone on the app and became friends with them, and they lured her out, because she never do anything like this. I'm gonna search every single day. Her family is gonna search for her every single day until she come home.
Anyone with any information about what happened to Ashley or what she could have been doing prior to this, you are asked to contact Gwinnett County Police, or you can always submit tips anonymously through Crime Stoppers. Reporting live in Gwinnett County, I'm Brittany Edney, Fox 5.
One thing I had to say about that, why did it take them to put out her picture and her information? They already let the damn kidnapper, whoever the hell got her, get a head start. And number two, this technology is getting used as a weapon. The creeps, the rapists, you name it. They own the damn internet. They luring these young girls and some boys. This is why us as people must be better, so we can protect our young girls and young boys. Where's our fucking where's our village at to look after our family and our peoples? Where is our village at for our children? Because we sure don't have one, because we're busy fighting each other using the old program. Can we please be aware of our problems so we can fix us as people to actually have some type of defense system within our own community to look out for our own people in our own community? We cannot continue to keep on using the old brainwashed condition program and thinking we're going to improve as people. This is the problem in our community, why we fighting each other, because we hate ourselves and we hate each other. You don't know this because you probably still using the old program. You probably don't see this because you're not woke. Your eyes are still closed. You still don't see this because you want to be tough and hard in the damn streets while your damn mother looking for you. But you still don't see this because you're still using the old condition of the old mindset. I'm trying to get you to see it for yourself. You got to do some work on it. Work on yourself. Knowledge yourself is the key. Know your history is the key. Knowing your black identity is part of the key. Come on, people. Kids are going missing. We're fighting and killing each other. And like I say, we're in danger. And the worst thing and the saddest thing is, we don't even see it. You don't even see the threat. Let me go to this other one. This is just another one. Tracking down, help find suspect. Give me a sec. I'm gonna upload, talk about it.
To two different homicides today. One of them left a 14-year-old boy dead. Derek Thurman was shot on his front porch around 5:30 this morning. KMBC 9's Dennis Evans is live near 83rd and Wayne after speaking with the family. Dennis.
Yes, this is a family that is absolutely devastated. Derek Thurman was just 14 years old. He was a freshman at Center High School. Speaking to his mother, she said he was a friendly kid. She called him nerdy, said he loved science and was willing to help absolutely anyone in the neighborhood. Now, the family says that Thurman was on the front porch of the family's home early this morning with two other people. Now, the family was inside and asleep. Police investigators spent the day canvassing the home and the front yard for clues. The family says they are sure that someone knows something about what happened on the family's front porch, and they're hoping they'll be willing to come forward.
Apparently it happened at about 3-something this morning. Apparently they said he didn't suffer, so we didn't hear anything. And I found my baby at 5 this morning on my porch, dead.
Now, Thurman's mother said this should be a wake-up call to all parents. She said, know your children and what they're doing. Follow them on social media. She said social media is how so many bad things happen and how kids can get mixed up with the wrong crew. She said her son was at home on their front porch, a place that he should have been safe, but he was not and lost his life. In Southeast Kansas City, Dennis Evans, KBC 9 News.
It's another 14-year-old, and I'm pretty sure there's some black-on-black violence. It's my city. Another 14-year-old. The other 14-year-old got killed by the Asian dude, mistakenly he was stealing some damn water at the gas station. These are two 14-year-old young black kids. Could be in anybody in our community. Anything in our community. But this is not going to wake nobody up if you don't give a damn. If you're not doing better for yourself, how you going to wake up because you see a 14-year-old child get killed if he's still using the same program? This thing and this cycle of our violence will continue to go on until you wake up and reprogram yourself, until you do your research and reprogram yourself, until you unlearn and re-educate yourself to empower yourself, until you really see it with an open eye instead of a closed mind. When will we say we had enough? Because I've been had enough. I stood up before I woke up. I stood up before I woke up because I had enough. I had enough of our violence that happened south of Kansas City of two teenagers getting killed in the same damn day. Black teens, two different parts, same day. You think it was an outrage from the government? You think they care about the government caring about us? Do they really care about the black community? Fuck nah. They part of the reason why we killing each other. They are the reason. They brainwashed it. They conditioned us when we was in slavery and we never have took time to address the trauma, to react on it, to actually rebuild ourselves, to actually have counseling in every community so we can actually have some time of healing. But you don't see this. They part of the problems that's going on around the globe. They part of the problems in the Africans' lives every damn day. because they starving us. They oppressing us. They genociding us. They taking advantage of us because we're drama and divided people. Trauma and divided people. Hurt people. And we're hurting each other using the same old trauma mindset. It's sad. 14 fucking years old. I had fun when I was a 14-year-old. I didn't touch a gun. Not to be hurt nobody. I haven't touched a gun at that young age, but I did not touch a gun willing to harm anybody else because I love myself. I had some basics because I came from a different era. But I'm telling you, we done lost something. It's called respect, and we lost our self-identity. We done lost our self-love to love each other. I see it every day. You don't see no brothers nodding. Hey, what's up, brother? Hey, you don't see, I grew up in that area where we used to communicate with each other. Head nod. What's up, boy? Hit the fist, you know what I'm saying? Dap each other. What's up, my brother? You know, we done lost our identity. We done lost ourselves, and we choosing to fight each other. It's sad, but we must wake up to see it. Tell me if I'm wrong. It ain't the mental. Y'all think, what? It's just the guns? The guns is pulling the trigger? No, it's the people pulling the trigger. It's the thoughts and the actions. The trauma that's pulling that, making that decision to go pull that trigger. Sad, man. 14 years old, man. It just blows my mind because I got shot when I was 19 and it damaged me. It damaged me. And the brother shot me for no reason I do not know to this day. But it made me, once I woke up and started doing my homework, I realized that we're trauma people and we're hurting each other because we're hurting. And we had no outlets. We had no solutions. I got a solution, and it's changing the program. You know, Nike's not going to do it. The police department's not going to do it. They the slave catchers. They part of the reason why we had so many damn issues. But y'all not going to see it because you're using the old program. I've been through the hood. I know the hood. I'm a product of the hood. You got to understand, it's our mental why we choose to pick up guns to fight each other. Why we choose to stay divided. Where they intentionally, in slavery, separate us to conquer us. And to this day, we choose to stay conquered. We choose to stay divided. We choose to stay fearful instead of fearless. Being in your own lane. As we get taken advantage of. Like I say, we are the most vulnerable people. But you probably don't see this because you're still using the old program. Get your merch to show that you're waking up. Get your merch to show unity. Get your merch to show support. So you can say, man, I'm part of change. I'm part of that power. I'm working on my knowledge. I'm working on my transformation. Because this is what I'm doing, and that's what I'm encouraging you to do. At powerusnow.com. And get to the next video. Time is ticking, baby. Time is beautiful. Time is the essence.
Police tell us an innocent man was caught in the crossfire over a stolen truck. Hello again, I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. First tonight at 5:30, the fight was between two groups of men. A shootout, police say the shooting victim had absolutely nothing to do with. The victim survived. Fox 4's Sean Rabb shows us the fight and the shootout that was caught on tape in this week's Trackdown Report.
East Oak Cliff, the Daily Stop convenience store, Sunnyvale and Overton. Detective Mark Bird, Dallas Assaults. Detective, what happened here and when?
On February 25th, about 2:25 in the afternoon, an owner of a pickup truck that was stolen was contacted by the car thieves and agreed to meet here to exchange the vehicle back. The owner of that pickup truck ends up bringing a few of his associates on there to facilitate the exchange at that time for it. During the exchange of expecting the truck, a fight breaks out between one of the car thieves and the owner of the pickup truck. The suspect that actually gets out, that's assisting the owner of the pickup truck, observes this, and as the suspects are fleeing the scene in the Jeep that they brought, the suspect ends up shooting multiple rounds towards that Jeep across the roadway.
So the person who's shooting came here with the man to get his truck back.
That's correct. And during that time, my victim was driving, just an uninvolved motorist driving down Sunnyvale here for it, was struck by the gunfire. That gunfire actually caused him to lose control of his vehicle approximately 1 block away, and then he crashed out.
Tell me about your shooting suspect.
Suspect's probably 25 to 30 years old, black male, medium build, very short haircut, athletic on here, no beard, clean shaven. I need identification, phone number, just anything you got on this. I'll be able to track down whatever kind of leads we get. You could have shot anybody, could have shot a child, could have shot anybody in the car here for it. That's just unacceptable.
How can people reach Detective Mark Bird?
They can call me at the office at 214-671-3677. I'll have the forwarded to my city phone. They can.
Okay. Whew. What's up, my power brother, Dominique, fam? I had to get you on the next one. Been a long day. You know, I'll get you on this next one. But y'all seen the video. He ain't give a damn about no life. When motherfuckers toting their gun like that, he don't give a fuck about his own life. He don't value his own life. He self-hate himself to hate anybody else. He'll kill anybody in broad daylight because he don't give a damn about his own life. If I'm wrong, let me know. Drop me a comment. Drop me a comment. Our problems as people. I'm not on the damn nail. I'm not hitting it with the hammer, with the sledgehammer. It ain't our condition. It ain't the hate of the mind. It ain't the self-destruction of what we doing because we using an old washed up mind we got. But you don't see this because you probably still use the same mind. But I'm telling you, you got to reprogram this mind to be empowered with yourself. You got to reprogram to see the problems in our community. You got to reprogram yourself to empower yourself so we can do for each other as people. If I value my life, I can value anybody motherfucking life. I'm going to respect anybody because I respect myself. I'm going to love anyone because I love myself. I can't love nobody else if I'm not loving myself first. I can't do for nobody else if I'm not doing for myself first. I can't provide and be a great father, a friend to nobody if I'm not doing for me first. If I'm not improving, my family's not improving. Call it what you want. Call it what you want because we're not improving as people. We're failing each other because we're failing ourselves. Can we be brutally honest? Can we be brutally honest? This is what powerinc's about. I'm honest. I can't be about change if I'm not doing the change. I read books. I'm encouraging you to read books because our people is not reading books, embracing their identity. They don't know who they are. They don't know why they enslaved us. Everybody think they just enslaved us so we work for free. It wasn't just that. We are creators and inventors. We invented literally about every damn thing you can imagine. They used us, and they still using us to this day. What's anything that's different? We get a check? That's about it. We still work for these motherfuckers, but you don't see it because you're still using the old program. You don't want to be honest with yourself because you want to be content sitting down, staying in your own lane as we continue to fight each other and be taken advantage of. You want to stay fearful instead of fearless, instead of fighting back. Like I say, maybe your knees and your back will start hurting if you stand up straight. Maybe your environment change if you change that mental. Maybe your finances will change if you change that mental. Maybe you change your family if you change yourself. It ain't about your clothes, it ain't about your residence if you change. If you don't change this motherfucking mental and this program you have, don't nothing change for you. Nothing. Don't care where you go. Don't care how much money you get. If you don't change this, you will continue to self-hate yourself. You will continue to disrespect yourself and disrespect your own people. You will continue sitting down and being a chump, a coward as we get taken advantage of. You will continue watching flick after flick or go to funeral after funeral wearing cut out cardboards and fucking t-shirts with our people's name on it. And you will continue to ignore the news as our people is being on that motherfucker every damn night. You will continue. And I refuse to continue this nonsense because it don't benefit me or my people. It don't benefit me staying in the same old lane. It don't benefit me turning the cheek. It don't benefit me sitting down. It don't benefit me going married and going getting a snow bunny. It don't benefit me. What benefits me embracing my identity? What benefits me reading and knowing my history? What benefits me knowing the difference between the white lies and knowing my black facts? What benefits me knowing the fact of who we are as people and where and when, what the fuck we did before we got in the situation we in today? What benefits me is loving me so I can love you and anybody else. Knowledge is power. And a lack of knowledge is a lack of power. Go to the next one. It's about the Virginia.
All right, I'd like to provide an update to what I previously discussed last time at 7. So tragically, 2 of our life-threatening victims have passed away. We still have the same amount of 7 total gunshot wound victims. The 4 of them that are non-life threatening are a 14-year-old male, a 32-year-old male, a 55-year-old male, and a 58-year-old male. The 1 remaining life-threatening victim is 31 years old. I also mentioned last time that we had 1 person who was struck by a car. That individual is 9 years old. She was treated at the scene and then released and subsequently went to a local hospital where she continues to have non-life-threatening wounds. I also mentioned last time that we had 2 subjects in custody. I'd like to clarify that at this point. One of the subjects was detained, was armed with a firearm, but we believe, based upon our investigation at this time, that he is uninvolved in the shooting itself. We have another individual who is in custody who is 19 years old, who we believe was involved in the shooting. At this point, in consultation with the Richmond Commonwealth's Attorney's Office, we plan on seeking charges for second-degree murder ×2 for that individual, with more potential charges to follow.
It's Hy-Vee's Crazy 8 sale.
Like I say, I'm not your news. I just speak on the issues to give you the solution from my perspective, my different awakening, my different condition of my new program. And I'm telling you, people, people really hate themselves to put yourself in danger to go be shooting in broad daylight at a graduation event. But we still not seeing this because we're using the same old program. Like I say, if they really self-love themselves, you be smart enough to be smarter with your crime, which you about to inflict. Make sure you put your ID up before you go afflicting doing some crime. They need to bring that show back out, The Dumbest Criminals. Because I don't think our people are really smart. Because they not acting intelligent, putting yourself in danger to go inflict violence upon anybody that you shooting like this. But you probably ain't gonna see this because you're using the old program. You that mad they go shoot up innocent people. Just let it loose. That's why I don't see a lot of my people. When I go to the gun range, I don't see a lot of my people in there shooting. You know, they busy shooting in the air like the New Year's thing, which is very deadly and dangerous. But y'all not understanding our problems because you gotta reprogram yourself. You're not understanding our problems because you're still using the old program. You're not understanding our problems because you have not woke up to realize our problems as people of being trauma people. We have not addressed the trauma for really healing. We have not healed. This is what's going on. You name it. We got black on black violence everywhere. We got white officers killing us. We got the Korean killing us. The Korean agent that killed the 14-year-old at the gas station. We have no allies. If you knew your history, you'll know we had no allies. And people think we have friends. We don't. We never had friends. You know, we busy fighting each other because we're using the old program and we're trauma people. You know, now I'm just gonna leave y'all with that, man. I got more other things to do to wrap it up for the day. Wake up, man. Read some books, man. You know, it will enhance your knowledge. It will enhance your self-love. Dirty Little Secrets by Claude Anderson. Very good book. I done read it. You know, I plan on having a book review about it. I deliver a little bit more about it. Another book I already read. I'm proud of my book reading, man. I'm just a proud father, a proud African working on his knowledge. Claude Anderson, another book, Paranomics, to give you more of an insight of what they done to us and why they still doing things to us to this day, and why we inflict violence upon each other, because we're using the old program of a trauma people. We're trauma people, and it's genetically been passed on. There's scientists that have been proving this. And I have another book my queen's reading called PTSS, Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome. You know, I don't think we really acknowledge what we went through and what we still going through. You mean to tell me how they used to enslave us, work for free from sun up to sundown, and then they kill us, and then if you get lynched, how they kidnapped us, and then we couldn't stand on it. We couldn't fight back. When we said we had enough, they kidnapped us, and we couldn't even fight back. Some of us did. There's some stories out there. Some of us did, but majority, man, a lot of our people, when the white people came knocking at their door, them racist people with them hoodies on, just like Emmett Till, he knew he had no firepower. He didn't do nothing. No, and he knew what they was gonna do to him, kill him, lynch him. And you think we okay as people to know what we went through and know what we still going through? Where our kids at 14 years old getting killed and fighting each other, we cool? We all right people? Or can we be brutally honest that we're trauma people? Something happened to us as people, and we need to really reprogram ourselves to relearn and re-educate ourselves, to empower ourselves, to work on ourselves so we can support each other as people, so we can actually unite. We're not going to unite to really have an impact until we work on our self-love, our self-identity. Until we really do the work on ourselves, we're not going to improve our community, our environment, or our group of people in the diaspora. We're not going to change because we have not changed our identity. We have not changed our mindset. We have not changed the program so we can actually love ourselves and love each other and support each other. If we don't work on ourselves and reprogram ourselves, we will continue to go down this damn rabbit hole, fighting each other while all the other groups of people taking advantage of us and keep on climbing over every damn obstacle over before us while we get held back. We will continue to stay sitting while we get taken advantage of us. We will continue as long as we keep using the old program. But if we reprogram ourselves, start reading, start knowing our history, start empowering ourselves, start loving ourselves, stop the self-hating, and respecting ourselves and respecting each other to support each other, we will change dramatically overnight. We can change overnight if we stop spending our money loosely with other people that don't do for the people. Nike's one of them. Let me know when you see Nike in our neighborhood. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know when you see Bass Pro Shop in our neighborhood. You'll see Power Inc. picking up trash, communicating with his brothers and sisters, encouraging us and inspiring us to change from within. We must do the work. What's up, Morgan? Facts. I speak facts because I'm brutally honest, because I'm woke and I'm awake of our self-violence. I'm awoke and awake of the violence that we inflict on each other, because I've been through it. And I'm seeing it going on every day. It's been it's so many incidents going on. Let's speak. The 14-year-old got killed in my own city. You know, the mother woke up and he was on the porch. Very sad scenario. Then you got another 14-year-old, and the boys look alike. The other 14-year-old that got killed at the gas station. Look how he was an Asian Chinese man, whatever case can be, at the Shell's gas station. Killed him because he thought he was stealing a damn bottle of water. There's so much going on with us as people. You got to be aware and woke to see what's going on. The food that's going on. The churches that's going on. It's 380,000 churches. But where they at? They want you to go to church on that Sunday, put that money up while we continue to fight each other. They ain't empowering us as people. Let's be brutally honest. You had the church upstairs, then the slave dungeon downstairs. Know your history. We gotta read, and our people's not reading. I'm not crazy about reading, but I am now because it's empowering me. I used to hate reading, but I'm loving it now because it's empowering me. It's improving my knowledge. It's improving my self-love. Because if I'm better to love myself, I can love my people more. I can embrace love with my kids and my queen and my family and my friends because I'm a better person. I don't got a gun to inflict violence upon anyone. I got a gun to protect myself, to protect my people. Our people got guns, but we busy putting the guns towards each other because you're using the old program. But if you use a different program by reprogramming yourself, start loving yourself, embracing your self-love, embracing yourself and your history, you will change overnight. And we got to change. We got to change, man. And man, support the channel. Support our movement. This is our movement. I want you to be part of it. You can be part of it. Hit the website, powerusnow.com. Be a part of our movement. We got to work on ourselves before we move anything. Before we go fight and do anything. We got to fight with ourselves. We got to fight with our own peace of mind to have real power. We must do the work by reading, relearning, re-educating ourselves. We must work on ourselves. Knowledge yourself. Know your spiritual self. Realign yourself. Realign your mind and your heart and your soul and empower yourself by re-educating yourself. The school system is not going to do it. Your colleges is not going to do it. They part of the problem. They part of the problem. But you're not going to see this with the closed mind. You're not going to see this with the old program. You're not going to see this with the old thinking. You're going to keep on going out here peacefully protest while they killing us. They ain't peaceful killing us. No, they murdering, killing us with lethal weapons like we choose to kill each other with. But I encourage you. I'm inspiring you. I'm motivating you. I'm pushing you to wake up, to empower yourself. This is the reason why they don't want us to be woke. They don't want us to be woke so we won't know when the fuck we are. They don't want us to read no real good books that you got to freaking buy because these books will tell you who you are. They don't want us to read because they don't want us to know who we are. They don't want us to know who we are so we can keep on working for them, keep on sitting down as we get taken advantage of. This is woke. This is woke. What you getting from your brother? I'm woke. I choose to fight. I choose to stand for my people because I am a Pan-African realist. I am a revolutionary for my people. I choose to be a warrior for my kids, for my people, because it do not benefit me sitting back. It does not benefit me staying divided with my own people. It does not benefit me fighting my own people. It does not benefit me shooting and fighting my own people. Tell me if I'm wrong, if I'm right. If we want change, support powerinc can be part of it. I ain't asking you to grab no gun. I'm asking you to grab a motherfucking book. I'm gonna ask you to grab a book to reprogram yourself. I'm gonna ask you and encourage you to empower yourself so we can empower each other. Because I'm for my people. We can't keep on going down this rabbit hole fighting each other. We keep on saying put down the guns. The guns ain't the problem. It's the people. The problem, the mental and the condition of our thinking, the trauma minds. We had not rebuilt ourselves for healing ourselves. We got to heal ourselves so we can rebuild ourselves. We can't move forward until we heal. We got to address the healing. We got to address what happened. If you don't know what happened, you lost and you still using the old program. We must change, people. We must save ourselves because ain't nobody going to do it. The Democrats or the Republicans. Even if we got the damn reparations tomorrow. Most of our people be giving our money right back to the system that we have. We have not. And I'm tired of giving my money back away. I want to support my people. And I want my people to support me. So you can be proud of yourself because we're going to truly make change. I'm not going out with my hand out. I want you to get something that's going to change. Get a t-shirt that's genuine, and it means to be woke. It means that you're going to transform yourself. You're going to change yourself from within. Whew. Thanks for listening to me. Be a subscriber. Like my videos. Smash the like button. Support your brother. Support us. You know, get your merch at powerinc.com or just hit me up any type of way possible through the website, on any of the platforms. I'm on all of them. I wouldn't care to be on these platforms, but I care about my people enough to stand up, to push change, to tell our people to wake up, to embrace your identity, to embrace your Africanness, to embrace your blackness. I am your power brother, and I'm encouraging you to be woke. I'm encouraging you and inspiring you to be a better person. Knowledge is power. It can change your thought process, and your thoughts will change your behavior, and that'll trickle down into your actions. Once you acknowledge the trauma, you can rebuild yourself for healing yourself for change. Fact of the matter is, we are traumatized and trauma people, programmed and conditioned in this system. Be awakened to a changed mindset. Be awakened for a changed identity. Be awakened for a changed environment. Be awakened for a changed people. If we reprogram ourselves, starts up here. Starts up here. Thanks for listening. Like I say, let's do the work, people. Let's do the work. Love each other, support each other. And I'm out. Till next time, my people, put down the guns, be a responsible gun owner. Till next time, my people, let's protect each other. Let's unite with each other. Let's be powered.